and welcome back to another reaction. I'm AD Knox, and tonight I'm going to be watching episode 2 of Chernobyl. I'm a little afraid for this episode because I have a feeling that something's going to happen with the residents. Maybe they won't be prepared enough for the evacuations or anything like that. Maybe the politics will get way too in the way of it. But so far, I really like this show because of how the pacing is going, how everything's transpiring. And it's a little terrifying to think about what's going to happen to the residents, but I have a feeling that it's not going to be good. But so far, this show has been phenomenal for me, and I'm really excited to continue. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more because I'm going to be doing this entire series. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. Are they running the contaminants or something to the lab? Interesting.
Iodine 131.
Reactor fuel.
Iodine.
Nuclear test.
We'd have heard that's what half our people work on here. No one's answering the phone.
They know. Something's up.
What is that?
Milk. It's milk.
Stop, stop! These are radiation burns. Their clothes are contaminated.
She knows. She knows what's up. Apparently those doctors aren't really familiar with this. It's interesting. She has experience with this or something for some reason. Their clothes are contaminated, but they don't have anything helping themselves get away from that contamination. They're just touching everything. Gosh, she's now infected too. Yeah, it's serious, dude. It's really serious. Now that you know, what are you going to do about it? He's in shock or something. He has no idea what to do or say. Because I think he's the one that was on the phone with them before, trying to plead. They're not going to listen to him, probably.
I'm pleased to report that the situation in Chernobyl is stable. The command's troops specializing in chemical hazards has been dispatched to the plant.
If there is nothing else.
Oh, come on. Say something, please.
No.
Please listen to him.
We can't adjourn.
Professor, if you have any concerns, feel free to address them with me later.
No. Tell them now. Tell them now. Please.
A fireman was severely burned on his hand by a chunk of smooth black mineral outside the reactor building. There's only one place in the entire facility where you will find graphite. It wasn't a control system tank that exploded, it was the reactor core. It's open.
Oh, guys, please listen to him.
I can assure you that Professor Legasov is mistaken. Brikhanov reports that the reactor core is intact.
This fireman was holding the equivalent of 4 million chest x-rays in his hand.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Not alarmist if it's a fact.
Well, I don't hear any facts at all.
Please may I express my concern as calmly and as respectfully as
Politics, the worst.
I will allow it.
Okay, are they gonna listen this time? Please?
Winds will carry radioactive particles across the entire continent. 3 million, billion, trillion bullets in the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat.
Get them out of there, now.
Stems entirely from the description of a rock.
Don't laugh at him. Don't make fun of him. Please listen. You have to. Please listen.
Comrade Shabina, I want you to go to Chernobyl.
Wise decision, Comrade General Secretary.
And take Professor Legasov with you.
Please, yes. He knows what's up.
Comrade General Secretary, but I don't...
Do you know how a nuclear reactor works?
Exactly. Sit down.
No. Well, then how will you know what you're looking at?
Thank you. Getting stuff done. That's what we need. Gosh, he's so scared.
How does a nuclear reactor work? It's a simple question. Tell me how a nuclear reactor works, or I'll have one of these soldiers throw you out of the helicopter.
Oh, God. This guy.
A neutron is,
The bullet.
At least he was listening.
the bullet. If we put enough uranium atoms close together, the bullets from one atom will eventually strike another atom.
Good. I know how a nuclear reactor works.
It's not that simple,
I don't
dog.
need you.
Not that simple at all.
Can you help me? I need to find my husband. Not now.
Oh my gosh.
Take her away from here, Tate.
Get away from them. You want to get sick? Go.
Please take her, please.
Oh
Excuse me, I am Vasily Ignatenko's wife. He's a fireman. Ignatenko?
Why are they not even paying attention to her? That's so sad. Please help her.
He's being transported by helicopter to Moscow.
Can I see him?
You want to see him? Go to Moscow.
But they're not letting us leave here.
Tell them Major Burov allows it.
Is she gonna be like the one person that actually survives because she actually gets away? Man, it's so terrifying.
What have they done?
Oh no, it's like changing colors and everything now too.
The core's exposed.
I can't see how you can tell that from here.
Because he's a scientist. He knows what he's talking about. Stop it.
Well, if we can't see, we don't know.
We'll be dead within a week, dead!
Oh my gosh. Listen to him, please. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't follow orders just because. Good, had some sense. Thank you.
I'm here about Chernobyl.
Why is he looking at her with such disdain? My gosh, dude.
Hundreds of thousands of people are going to get cancer, and God knows how many more will die.
There has been an accident at Chernobyl, but I've been assured there is no problem.
I'm telling you that there is.
I prefer my opinion to yours.
I'm a nuclear physicist.
Gosh, I wonder how these people feel after, like, they realize that they were completely wrong. Will they still stand by their guns, or will they literally be like, oh my god, I messed up really badly and killed a bunch of people?
Stable iodine will keep your thyroid from absorbing radioactive iodine. Take one a day for as long as they last. And go east. Get as far from Minsk as you can.
At least she helped somebody. Man, I would take them. I would take them right away and leave and never come back. I mean, weigh the pros and cons for yourself, but always have some sense.
Big Karloff's showing off to make us look bad.
We'll tell them the truth in the simplest terms possible.
Ugh, this guy.
But as you can see, we are making excellent progress in containing the damage. I have a list of individuals who we believe are accountable.
Here we go. Here's the conversation. They're so close to it. My gosh. It's like they don't even think it's a problem. It's crazy.
Professor Logasov, I understand you've been saying dangerous things.
True things.
Apparently our reactor core exploded.
Yes, that's what happened.
Tell me how an RBMK reactor core explodes.
I'm not prepared to explain it at this time.
Just because it's unprecedented doesn't mean it's impossible. Always imagine the fact that maybe you're not always right.
Why did I see graphite on the roof?
Thank you. Finally starting to believe what's happening.
Why did the deputy chairman see graphite on the roof?
Oh, there can't be.
Here we go.
Apologies, but graphite, that's not possible.
I may not know much about nuclear reactors. I know a lot about concrete.
There you go.
Our high-range dosimeter just arrived. We could cover one of our trucks with lead shielding. Mount the dosimeter on the front.
All right, let's go. See what's up.
Get as close to the fire as you can, but understand that even with lead shielding, it may not be enough.
Then I'll do it myself.
Wow, willing to go for the team. Oh man, he's so scared. Just don't pick up anything, don't touch anything with your hands or anything. Please, people, please stop touching things with your hands. And I guess with the rest of your body, too.
It's 15,000.
What does that number mean?
It means the core is open. It means the fire we're watching is giving off nearly twice the radiation released by the bomb in Hiroshima.
My gosh.
It will burn and spread its poison until the entire continent is dead.
The entire continent. How do they fix that?
Thank you for your service.
All right.
Your excuse.
There you go. Dismiss the guys that suck. Get the real people in that know what they're talking about.
You are dealing with something that has never occurred on this planet. Uran and sand. Though that'll create problems of its own, but I don't see any other way. You can't fly the helicopters directly over the core, so most of it is going to miss. And obviously, we're going to need to evacuate an enormous area.
Never mind that.
Oh, never mind the evacuations. The people. Come on. God, they're just sacrificing all these people. It's so sad.
Are you here because of the fire? Anything we should be worried about?
No.
Oh, God, no. Poor people. They're just so unaware. God, I would feel so bad if I were him. He's like legally obligated not to say anything, even though he wants to tell everyone, basically. Things are starting to die. It's happening, whether they like it or not.
A minimum of a 10-meter perimeter.
Wish they could like spray it somehow. Have like a hose or something that just sprays it all the way in or something, but that's so difficult.
Lead one is too close. I repeat, they are too close.
Oh man, they're already fully in it. Oh, guys, come on. Because they're like thinking to themselves, yes, I need to get there in order to get it inside. Oh, they're done. They're not even gonna survive like half of that probably. Poor guys. They said it. It's such an impossible task, man. It's rough.
Oh, yes. How nice of you to phone. It's been too long. Yes, it's extremely hot. But his nephews are flying down, and they always bring cool weather. Simka, who's 14, and little Boris, who's 5.
Well, that's wonderful. Though children can make you even hotter when they're crawling all over you.
It's such a strange conversation. Is this code or something?
They're dropping sand and boron on the fire.
Ah, it is code. I like that.
Where you going?
Wanna go do something.
Chernobyl.
Gotta take a stand.
It's been smooth. 20 drops. What?
There are 50,000 people in this city.
We're staying here.
Yes, we are. And we'll be dead in 5 years.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it seems like everything's okay because like, you're not seeing it directly, but you're literally breathing in the small particles. Obviously, something's going to affect you. It's really sinking in now.
A nuclear plant in Sweden has detected radiation and identified it as a byproduct of our fuel. The Americans took satellite photos.
Crap.
The whole world knows.
Now you need to evacuate, right? Let's do it.
Wind has been blowing toward Germany, not letting children play outside.
All these kids and everything just walking around. It's so sad. Directly affecting them. Oh, is this the evacuations? At least they're allowed to bring some luggage and stuff. Sometimes it's like literally leave everything and just go. At least they listened. Grateful for that.
Are you all right?
Of course.
He's still thinking about that conversation about his lifespan.
I know that your reactor core is exposed. I know the graphite's on fire, the fuel is melting, you're dropping sand and boron on it, but you've made a mistake.
Uh-oh. What's the mistake?
Smothering the core will put the fire out, but you have approximately 2 days.
2 days? What?
I confirmed it with plant personnel. The tanks are nearly empty.
No, they were nearly empty. Each of these points, here, here, and here, all drain to the bubbler pools.
They've been gushing water into the structure this whole time.
The tanks are full.
What to do? What to do?
When the lava enters these tanks, it will instantly superheat and vaporize approximately 7,000 cubic meters of water, causing a significant thermal explosion.
Oh, geez. Another explosion.
And likely be fatal to the entire population of Kiev, as well as a portion of Minsk.
Holy
The
crap.
release of radiation will be severe and will impact all of Soviet Ukraine, Latvia, Lithuania, Belarusia, as well as Poland, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, Romania, and most of East Germany.
Oh my god. That's insane. I thought it was just the area, but it's everything.
And how long before this happens?
Approximately
2 days?
48 to 72 hours.
Ugh. Oh my god.
But we may have a solution. We need to find 3 plant workers who know the facility well enough to enter the basement here, get to the sluice gate valve here, and give us the access we need to pump out the tank.
They'll likely be dead in a week.
My god.
We're asking for your permission to kill 3 men.
Comrade Legasov, all victories inevitably come at a cost.
Is that a yes? Is that a I just don't want to answer because it's too difficult? It's really weighing on him now.
And of course, any volunteers will be rewarded.
With death?
A yearly stipend of 400 rubles.
Are you going to tell them they're going to die?
You don't need an exact number to know if it will kill us.
But you can't even tell us that.
Why should we do this? For what, 400 rubles?
It's crazy.
You'll do it because it must be done. But if you don't, millions will die.
On an ankle.
Where's Parlov? Baranov.
Thanks for your service, guys. Okay, at least they'll have suits on, but apparently they're still gonna die, though. Alright, here we go. Hopefully they can do it. God, they gotta go into the water, too. They can't even avoid, like, touching anything. Are they lost? Oh no, it's maxed out. All that radiation. Oh no, I think they're getting scared. No. No. Oh no. Oh, they're in complete darkness. Oh no. Oh my God. Wow. This show is so intense. Man, I'm really glad that the politics finally got settled and they were like realizing how intense the situation was and how important it was to evacuate everything. But they could have done it way quicker, but they finally actually did it. And they finally are listening to the scientists and everyone telling them specifically what's happening. But it's so sad that these guys actually volunteered to do this. And now they're just lost in this area, in this space. And I'm just like, what are they going to do now? Because apparently all these different countries are going to be affected. Oh man, it's so intense. It's like, what do you do in this situation when this is such an unprecedented event where you don't even know how to deal with the things that are happening because they're so new? And it's just like, what are they going to do? Oh, I'm so scared for them. But wow, this show is really well made. The directing is amazing. The acting is so good. Like, you really feel the suspense of everything that's happening in the show. And I just feel for the characters because you see them like really understanding what's happening, like slowly but surely understanding it. And it's really starting to set in like, oh my God, we're being affected by this like immediately. We're going to die very soon because of this. We really need to figure this out or else everyone else is also going to be affected by it. And we also have no idea what to do about it. And they only have a short amount of time before it just explodes. I don't know what I would do in that situation. But yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next. Subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.